Bezrat Hashem, the Gemara today is Yebamot 109a. Tani Bar Kapara learned, Leolam idbak adam bishlosha dvarim. You should get close to those three things that is about to tell now. Before we get into the Gemara, let's make an introduction. Who is Bar Kapara? Bar Kapara, his name is Rabbi Shimon Bar Kapara. As you see, his name is not Rabbish Bar Kapara, it's Bar Kapara. He never got ordained by his rabbi. Who was his rabbi? Rebbe. And Rebbe was upset on Bar Kapara. And the story is the following. Rebbe made a big wedding. As you know, Rebbe was the chief rabbi of Eretz Israel. He's the one who compiled all the Mishnayot together. He invited all the rabbis, all the important people in his generation. But, forgetfulness, he forgot to invite his student Bar Kapara. And Bar Kapara was a very learned student. And he was very, very smart. He was offended. So he went and he wrote on the door of Rebbe, you didn't forget to invite the whole world besides Bar Kapara? When Rebbe came home and he saw the note on his door, he says, oh wow, I really forgot, I'm sorry. He went to him and he begged him to come and he told him he should forgive him, not to invite him. He said, okay, I'm going to come. When Bar Kapara came, the wedding was beautiful. There was a lot of rabbis, a lot of divrei Torah. But Rebbe saw something strange. He saw that the first plate came in, and no one ate the salads, the entree, that as they call it. No one ate it. Everything came back to the kitchen. Then they served the fish, and everything came back. No one ate the fish. So Rebbe asked around, what's going on? Is the food not good? Why is people are not eating? He said, because there is a man, an old man over there, he's saying jokes, and people are scared to choke as eating, so they prefer not to eat, but they enjoy these jokes. So Rebbe says, who is this man? And he goes and he sees Bar Kapara. Bar Kapara was saying a joke after another, and keeping people entertained, and people didn't have time to enjoy the meal Rebbe prepared, so long and so expensive. So Rebbe told him, what are you doing? He says, I'm taking revenge. You didn't want to invite me to your wedding? No one isn't going to enjoy the food of this wedding. Rebbe got also upset, and he told them, I promise you, I'm never going to ordain you. Even you deserve to be ordained as a rabbi, but I'm never going to ordain you. But Bar Kapara was a great rabbi. And he's teaching us this morning, there's three things. Make sure to be close to them more than other things. What are the three things? Bachalitza, ke'Abba Shaul. Chalitza. What's chalitza? So there is two brothers, right? They're married, and one of the brothers unfortunately passed away. He passes away and he doesn't leave any children. According to the Torah, it's a mitzvah that the brother-in-law should go and marry his sister-in-law. This mitzvah is called yibum. Why? Because this sister-in-law cannot marry anybody besides this person. Now, there's a way to do it in another way. It's called chalitza. Chalitza means he refuses to marry her for any reason, and they go to a court, to a beddin, right? A rabbinical beddin, and they put a special shoe, a sandal on his right foot, and she has to take it off, and she spits in front of him, and she says, this is what should be done to the man that didn't want to build the house of his brother. And then the two separate. It's like giving her a get, which means either he marries her, either she does chalitza to him. So between the two, what's better? To marry her or to do chalitza? Says Bar Kapara, Abba Shaul teaches us it's better to do chalitza. Why? Because Abba Shaul says, if the brother-in-law marries his sister-in-law, yes, it's a mitzvah, it's called yibum, but he has the least of bad thoughts, which means he's doing it because the brother left a lot of money, so he's doing it to get the money, or he's doing it because she's beautiful and he really wants to get this beautiful girl. He's doing it for anything in the world. It says Bar Kapara, it's very close to me to say, according to Abba Shaul, it's very close to me that the baby that's going to be born out of this couple is going to be a mamzer. Chaz v'shalom. So he says, so it's better to do chalitza. It's like giving a get, and each one goes on his way. This is one thing. Second thing, ba'ava'at shalom, trying to be peace between two friends. Reuven and Shimon, they had a fight. They're misunderstanding, and they're not talking to each other, and they might say lashon hara, each one on his side. So you're going to be the messenger to bring peace between those two people. This is one of the biggest mitzvah in the Torah. This is one of the 6 mitzvot in the Torah that you get paid for in this world. You put the tefillin, all the sachar, everything you're going to get paid for is completely in the next world. You do Shabbat, everything in the next world. Any mitzvah that you do goes to the next world. There is 6 mitzvot. If you do them, you get paid in this world. And one of them is bringing peace between 2 people. Can be between 2 friends, can be between a husband and his wife, can be between a father and his son. Doesn't make a difference who. Says Bar Kapara, make sure to run after this mitzvah of bringing peace, because you don't know how much you're going to gain, and in this world and in the next world to come. And the third thing is teaching us Bar Kapara is make sure not to make any vows, not to pronounce any nedarim. Oh, I swear I'm not going to do that. Oh, I swear I'm going to go there. Or I promise I'm going to do that. Don't promise, don't swear. Nedarim is the hardest thing, because the Gemara is teaching us this morning, whoever makes a neder, it's like building an altar for Avodah Zarah. Whoever keeps his neder, keeping it, he's not going over it, he's keeping it, it's even worse. So why? Because you should not get used to do nedarim. Don't say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to give this tzedakah. Always say bli neder, bli neder, bli neder. As you know, when a person tells you bli neder, it's 50% no. If a person, you tell him, would you come tonight to the Torah class? Bli neder. Bli neder means 50% is not going to come. But at least he didn't make a neder. So this is Bar Kappa is teaching us. Don't make a nedarim. Neder is a very hard thing. Some nedarim you cannot even nullify. Certain nedarim you can nullify, others not. I'll give an example. If you make a neder, I'm not going to eat bread anymore. After a month, you need the carbohydrates. You need the taste of the bread in your mouth. How are you going to do Shabbat meal without bread? So you coming to a rabbi, please, I made a neder and I want to take it off. So the rabbi tells you, yeah, what's the reason you want to take off your neder? I'm not comfortable. No, not comfortable is not a good enough reason. But if you come and tell him, oh, the doctor told me I'm missing carbohydrates and I'm weak and I need it. Oh, would you? If you would known you'd come to this situation, would you make such a neder? No. So a rabbi with other 2 people can nullify this neder. But somebody comes and he says he's a smoker, right? And he comes to the rabbi and he drinks so much and he drinks all kinds of things. And he comes to the rabbi, oh, I made a neder, rabbi, not to smoke anymore. Okay, so what do you want me to do now? Please take off the neder. Why? Because I cannot without smoking. Can a rabbi take off such a neder? You made the best decision in your life not to smoke and not to drink anymore. And now you want me to take off this neder? Certain nedarim are not taking off. So if this person would be smart, you know he cannot do without a cigarette or drinking, don't do the neder, right? And the same thing for anything. Says Bar Kapara, make sure not to make nedarim and you'll be safe. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.